Hey guys, what's going on? Before we get into today's video, I want to give you guys a quick look at Plexchat's newest feature. It's called Plex Deck. You guys know that I host tournaments there every single day. This is not a paid promotion. I just really love this feature. Wanted to show you a quick promo clip for it, and then we'll hop into 4 awesome, new, and interesting PEKKA decks. So see you guys on the flip side.
Plexchat is super excited about Plex Deck. It's our brand new deck builder for Clash Royale. Clashers can now build and share awesome decks right in our app. Sometimes you gotta brag to your friends a little bit about that Sparky deck you just got 12 wins with. Or maybe your game just needs some help. If you're that stubborn type that likes to fend for himself, you can even build a deck with Plex Deck. No matter who shares a Clash Royale deck, anybody can copy it straight into the game and start playing with almost no effort. One click copies it to Plexchat and you can automatically match the deck to thousands of actual games in our replay database. Watch the experts to unlock that deck's closely guarded secrets. It's time to get back in there, Chief, and make us proud. Or at least try to. Plex Deck is available exclusively through Plexchat.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale, and as I said in the intro, we're going to be covering some awesome new PEKKA decks. Now, they're going to be 2 by Legend, who is absolutely a phenom for VN champions. He is one of the best players in the world, also one of the most, I don't know, just an amazing deck creator. It's something that makes him extremely unique on the pro circuit. If you guys haven't seen him in CCGS Southeast Asia, you really got to check that out. I'm going to include the YouTube link so you can follow their live streams. Unfortunately, there's not a ton of promotion right now behind the Southeast Asia and the rest of the world in CCGS. However, there's some amazing content, and I do think there's an appetite for this content throughout the world. So anyway, I'm going to be covering a few replays from that and a few replays from Latin America that I was able to get from these players, and just some extraordinary gameplay. So this is going to be the first deck by Legend, played at the top of your screen right here, guys. And this deck includes the pump. It includes no legendary cards, which is great for free to play. This is a great ladder deck, and it's basically, you can see the Hog just played right there. It's the new version of Hog PEKKA Lightning, obviously with Lightning out of here after the nerf, the kind of interesting unexplained nerf to Lightning. There's no apparent reason why they nerfed Lightning. It wasn't like it was wrecking the game or extremely overpowered. Maybe some of you guys might have some insight, some guesses as to why that was. I'd love to hear them in the comments below. But you can see, guys, we have a pump in this deck, which is interesting. So we do have always working on building the positive elixir advantage. And check this out, going into this match with going into double elixir time, excuse me, with 2 pumps, now 3 pumps. One thing you'll notice about Legend in both of the replays that we share, he's going against Yao Yao here, who's notoriously known as the beatdown god. So of course he's going to be playing a PEKKA deck and a PEKKA hard counters golem. But still, I just wanted to share this new version of the Hog deck because it's something that I feel like Fireball really suits Hog better right now after that Lightning nerf. You can no longer get those buildings that are on the other side of the arena as easily, the Inferno Tower, the predictive lightning, or I should say just the lightning to counter the building there. So with 3 pumps on the board, and like I was telling you guys, one thing about Legend you'll notice in both replays is he's not afraid to drop pumps even in double elixir time, which is something that you don't necessarily see from every player, every pro, really anybody. Some people are scared to drop that pump in double elixir time. Wait till the last replay that I show you guys. You're going to see some crazy overtime pump play by Legend. Now we're going to go into the next match, and you can see, guys, look at all the confetti. Pompeo, known in the game as having the most live viewers ever since 15K days. Pompeo's been absolutely the most popular player probably in the world. I mean, right up there with Surgical Goblin in terms definitely of just fan base. It's incredible. The Latin America community really supports their pros, and Adrian Piedra, also a really good player in his own right. Adrian, I got a chance to meet him in the spring CCGS. Couldn't be a nicer guy, really skilled player, and also a good content creator. So I would go ahead and I'll include a link to all these guys' social medias and their YouTube channels. Adrian Piedra just hit 100,000 subscribers, so you guys should definitely check him out on YouTube, especially if you speak Spanish. So anyway, guys, Pompeo also has a YouTube channel. He's not active right now, but he will be after CCGS is over. I'll include that link as well. But the deck that you're seeing on the bottom here, played by Pompeo, this is a PEKKA deck. It's the PEKKA Balloon Miner deck, and this is being played after the balance changes. This is the only deck that I'm going to show you guys today, which isn't necessarily brand new, okay? This deck has been popular. It was popularized by Pompeo, by Ace, by a few other guys on ladder, and it's still definitely viable. So the reason I wanted to include this deck is because I think that PEKKA Balloon is actually really underrated right now. Some might say that it has a very high skill cap, and maybe that's right, but hey, if I can have success with this deck, then certainly you guys can too. And I can. I really enjoy this deck. I like this deck. I can't get 12 wins. I was going to say I can't get 12 wins every time. Let's face it. I can't get 12 wins barely ever with this deck, but I can get 8, 9, 10, and maybe even 11 if I'm lucky in a grand challenge. So the fact that I can have that success with this deck really shows that it's definitely a viable deck. So it does have the defensive, strong card of Ewiz. I still think that Ewiz is very viable in the game. Now look at this, guys. 700 almost live viewers. Can we hit 700? Oh my word. 700, over 700, this is incredible. But anyway, you can see the PEKKA does a great job at countering Hog. Hog is still everywhere in the game right now. Some people are really upset about that. Me, personally, I'm okay with it, but that's another video for another day. Anyway, PEKKA, still one of the best Hog counters in the game because she does a great job at countering Hog, and then she does an incredible job as a pseudo beatdown unit to combo with the balloon going on the counter attack here. So Pompeo attacking that King Tower. The live spectators are more than I can probably get if I streamed right now, just live in game. It's incredible, guys. So Adrian Piedra at this point trying to do the best he can at defending his King Tower from Pompeo, but unfortunately misses with that balloon there, and the Inferno Dragon is reset by the zap. Another zap played by Adrian there to stop the balloon from getting to the tower to get a hit off, but the death damage is still going to do some work against that King Tower for Pompeo. So all Pompeo has to do here, with quite a bit over 2 minutes left in this match, is really just get the balloon in the radius so that the bomb does damage to the King Tower. He doesn't need to necessarily overcommit, and it's a good idea that when he knows Adrian has Hog and Cycle, he saves enough Elixir 7 for the PEKKA to play to counter it in the right lane. Again, the balloon does not reach the tower, however it does do death damage, and he did, just like we talked about, saved enough Elixir to take down that Hog in the right lane. So now the PEKKA has to be answered. He will take care of those archers, so now Adrian's in a tough spot. He's forced to use the Inferno Dragon, anticipating the balloon in the left. Now he has to use a fireball in something to kind of distract the PEKKA, or at least prevent him from taking down that tower. He is going to get or she, oh my god, excuse me PEKKA, I apologize. She's going to get a couple swings, but it doesn't matter. At this point, the King Tower has 37 HP. All we have to do is cycle to a fireball here if we're Pompeo, or a zap, and the zap is actually used by Adrian there. Now here comes the fireball, and that's going to do it, guys. So yeah, Pompeo, even if we're not as good as him, certainly that deck is really viable right now. Now let's look at a different type of deck, a deck that's more new meta, something that we've never seen before, and it's the deck going to be played at the top here. King Xbow is really good Brazilian pro. He won CCGS last season, first place. Adrian Piedra, second place. This season, he's still proving that he's one of the best players in the world, but we have somewhat of a newcomer onto the scene here. It's Ozly Chasson. Oh man, forget it. I'm not going to say his name again because I'm just going to embarrass myself even worse than I already am. And I don't edit, so I can't correct the pronunciation. Would you guys believe, a little side note, guys, is that I actually practiced saying the name like 10 times before I started the video, but now that we're like 8-9 minutes in, well, what do you know? What an epic fail. So anyway, we'll call him OC. OC at the top here playing a Xbow PEKKA deck. Oh my gosh. Obviously, King Zhao was not expecting that PEKKA at all, but it's good because the PEKKA not only hard counters the Hog Rider, the Battle Ram, or even the Mega Knight. And Mega Knight is what King Zhao is playing, so PEKKA is certainly still proving that she is one of the best defensive, pseudo offensive cards in the entire game here. So we're at an early deficit, OC is at this point. He has a lot of damage off of his right tower, but look at this upcoming sequence, guys. So here comes an Xbow. The Mega Knight is being placed here. He's going to lose the Xbow to the Mega Knight. Okay, not this sequence, the next one. Boy, what a fail. All right. So either way, we're going to try to stop this Mega Knight from hitting the right tower at this point. Just using the... Oh, did that Ice Spirit get hit by the Mega Knight, or did it make contact? I don't know. I don't think so, but good defense here anyway, using the Ice Golem to stop that Bandit just for a second. Are we going to take down the Bandit? We are. So that was good. If that Bandit got a charge in, we would be in big trouble here. But now, this is a sequence I wanted to pay attention to. This time, since we're in double elixir time, guys, OC is going to have enough elixir left to play the PEKKA in just the nick of time there. So PEKKA is down. Now we have a PEKKA, a Mega Minion, and an Xbow to clear that lane, that right lane. But look at the elixir. He has enough to go ahead and mount a separate offensive attack in the other lane. So this is going to be GG here. Look at all the pressure that we can apply. At this time, King Zhao has nothing to do other than to stop the PEKKA in the right lane. In the meanwhile, no elixir left to defend. Instead, he opts to go on offense there with that miner. However, the E-Wiz played on the miner. Now the poison in a second is not going to be enough to get that right tower down. Certainly not in time, but while the Xbow does some work there. So really good gameplay, interesting Xbow deck. A lot of you guys have been asking for a good Xbow deck from OC. A link to his Twitter in the description below, and I might even tweet him an apology for butchering his name. Okay, let's go into the last match, guys. This is a really interesting deck. Legend, what a ballsy play he makes to open up this match. A mirrored pump. Are you kidding me? Just enough elixir to stop this offensive by TMD Yao Yao again playing a beatdown deck here and connecting with that Mega Minion on the left tower. At this point in real life, he is fist pumping because he thinks he has this match. When you're playing a Golem deck and you can get that much damage off of a tower early on, when you know your deck shines in double elixir time, well, you're in a really good position in the rest of the match here. But Legend is not worried. He, at this point, is just going to continue to keep pumping and pumping and pumping. We talked about this in the first replay, guys. Legend is not afraid to keep pumping, even if he's at a deficit in terms of tower damage well into double elixir time. So we'll watch that and check this out. What's that? It's another pump. Now, what this is all adding up to, guys, is Legend is going to be in the position to really capitalize on all this elixir that he's going to be look at this, another mirrored pump. It's incredible, and he still has enough elixir to defend. Now, part of this, guys, if you think next level here, is that he knows Yao is playing a beatdown deck. So he knows he can't necessarily be punished as easily as he could if he was playing a different type of deck, like a deck with Battle Ram and Bandit, like a more traditional or a giant deck, a giant minions. He can't be punished immediately as easy. Yao has really no choice but to keep playing the Bandit, but he has nothing big to combo the Bandit with. Now there's the PEKKA. So it's a PEKKA bridge spam deck. It's kind of like a new pseudo bridge spam deck, but we also have the pump and the mirror. So mirroring pumps and kind of manufacturing a big elixir advantage is key to this deck. So here we go, guys. Golem played to distract at this point for Yao, but guess what? We have so much elixir that we can cycle back to another PEKKA if we want to. And notice something about Yao's deck, guys. No big spells. Even if he wanted to, he has nothing to take down A, the tower, or B, any of the pumps that he, you can see Legend just going ahead and absolutely exploiting the fact that there's no big spell. And now he's just unloading everything he has, really living up to the name name of bridge spam at this point and able to capitalize again on that manufactured elixir advantage to take down that left tower. There is nothing in the world that TMD Yao Yao can do at this point. Legend living up to his name, and that is it, guys. Those are the 4 really good. I almost said OP, but I'm not going to say that. I don't think they're OP, but I think they're really good and new, some old, but really cutting edge Pekka decks. So guys, thank you so much for watching. A huge shout out to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner. Thank you, Bren, for everything that you do. You're absolutely a bastion of this community. Make sure you guys follow and thank him. He does so much behind the scenes. You guys have no idea. He's a beast. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on Plexchat for that new Plex Deck feature. It's a lot of fun, and I hang out in the app every single day. So guys, thanks so much for watching to the end. You are my diehards, and I love you to death. So thank you so much. It means the world to me. And as always, take care, guys.